Hi Capricorn, welcome to inuasoultarot. My name is Shauna and I'll be giving you a reading today. Remember, this is a general reading. Please use your intuition to determine whether or not this is a message for you. If you're interested in personal readings, I do offer those, and that information is down below in the description box. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get started. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, please give us information for our highest good for Capricorn. Only for our highest good. Please use me as a channel to speak clearly for Capricorn. What messages do you have for Capricorn Spirit? Yikes. They're going out everywhere. Okay. All right, so we have the Eight of Crystals, the Page of Crystals, the Star, King of Crystals, the Moon, and the Ten of Shells. What I'm seeing here is that you're on a steady progress. The crystals are pentacles, so we have Eight of Pentacles. So you are working towards, or dedicating your time and working towards your spiritual gifts. You're realizing what Spirit has for you as far as what you want to do for working for the Spirit, and you're in a steady progress moving forward. The Page of Crystals is considered the Page of Pentacles, and this is showing that you're learning of new ideas. And you're learning of new ways to stay disciplined in your progress towards your gifts. We got the Star card here, and that signifies that you're starting to feel a sense of peace. This is a healing card. It also signifies that you are going through a healing process. You have here the King of Crystals, which is showing courage. You have the courage and the commitment to stay dedicated to the progress to the progress of the ideas that you have for your gifts, and the dedication and the courage that you have and the peace is providing you the healing that is needed in order to grow and move forward in your gifts that Spirit wants you to endeavor. But you're having some perception issues. We have the Moon card here, so there could be some things that are hidden to you, and you want to know these things before you move forward, and Spirit wants you just to trust and have faith that you are being led and guided in the right direction. You're being divinely guided. So use in the Moon card here, use the perception, don't use. Let me pull a card on this real quick. Because our overall energy is the Ten of Shells. We have blessings and well-being. So the Ten of Shells, is the Ten of Cups, and that is, total emotional fulfillment. Okay, so with this Moon, you're not feeling secure because you don't feel like you know enough information to move forward. And in order to feel the security, you need to turn within and find those answers, because those answers are within you. Speak with the divine, speak with the higher power, the source, when you are meditating, and ask for, the direction, ask for the guidance that you're needing. You feel like you don't have enough of the information. You just have this passion that's within inside you, but you don't have enough information to really push this forward. And you're a little, I'm feeling you're a little, you're a little confused on exactly what path to take, because you don't know everything. You don't know all the details. And when you are walking a spiritual path, you're not going to know all the details. It's a blind faith. You have to have a blind faith. But in that blind faith of trusting the divine and trusting spirit, there is a peace, and there is courage that is given to you to push forward, to stay dedicated, and to make progress. And all of those ideas that come to you, those are spirit-driven ideas. So get a journal, write them down. If you just want at this point just to, plan and strategize for your next steps on this spiritual journey, or if there's some things that you're just not, it doesn't make any sense to you, then, sorry about the dogs, we can hear them. Then you need to maybe journal and spend some time meditating. We also got the Six of Feathers here, which is also just like it's swords. I'm still learning this deck, so I apologize. The Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords is transition and insight. So Spirit says just continue to stay dedicated to your path. Continue to make the progress one step at a time. It doesn't have to all be done in one day. It doesn't all you don't have to know everything right now, just one step at a time. And the insight that you are needing will come. The clarity that you are needing will come from Spirit. So just continue to, be dedicated. Work on this daily. You have to work on it daily. You have to, stay connected to Source. You have to stay connected to the divine, to Spirit, and have a working relationship with them if you are wanting to be a part of a spiritual journey or a spiritual work for a living or for your lifetime. So it's going to bring great healing, and all of the wishes, all of the things that are on your heart's desire, are going to come. The star card represents, as I wish upon a star as well. And so these might be some things that, you've wished upon or you've wanted, and you don't know how it's all going to play out. You don't know the direction that it's actually going to go, but you have to have that blind faith and blind trust in Spirit to know that you are being directed and guided into the correct avenue for your path. Let's see if they have any other messages from this soul's journey. I'm sorry, the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Don't stay so much in your mind. Meditating, will help clear your mind so that you can hear Spirit clearly. They are with you. They are guiding your path. But you cannot stay in your mind and see the future. You can't. Focusing on the future is just going to bring you anxiety. And focusing on the past will only bring you fear. So the best thing to do is just be in the moment. Just be here. Be comfortable and have gratitude and thankfulness and the peace and the understanding that you are being divinely guided and your path is being lit by the divine. You just have to take one step at a time. It's not a race. It's not who can get there the fastest. So just slow down a bit and enjoy this healing, enjoy the peace, but stay dedicated to making that progress. So what do you have for Capricorn? Any other messages for Capricorn? It's a very loud message. Spirit just gave us protection. So they want you to know, if you've had any doubt that you are being protected on this journey, that you are being guided, just know that you are protected. Your angels are with you. Let's see what these say. You are being protected. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, so you got the protection card. So angels want you to know that you are being protected. They are guiding you. They are leading the way. You just have to have that blind faith, that blind trust. healing can be or feel chaotic. So in that healing process, in this star energy, rest in knowing that you are obtaining the peace that surpasses all understanding. Spirit's with you, that you are being guided and protected. And even though the healing may seem chaotic and you may feel like, I don't know how much more of this I can go through, push through, stay dedicated, and your light will shine so bright. Just stay dedicated to the progress, one step at a time. Because you are getting ready to embark on a gateway. A gateway is opening. So you could be leveling up or ascending to the next level within this healing process, your growth. So those are usually the hardest. When you get to a point where you are going to be leveling up, there's a lot of things that in the healing process that you'll have to get rid of, that will just fall away. The old, all the negative self-talk, all the negative doubt, all of the fear and the worry and negative thoughts and, things that just don't serve you, fall away. And it can feel chaotic. It can feel like you have no idea where you're going, how you're going, your head is spinning, you just have no idea. And I'm done. I'm just done. I don't want to do this anymore. And Spirit is just letting you know that they're here. They're here to give you the peace that surpasses all understanding and to push through. Stay dedicated to your path. Stay dedicated to your vision that you see for your future, because it's going to bring you full fulfillment. They're just letting you know that. And we even, with the 10 of shells, fulfillment right here. So that's double confirmation. You are headed in the right direction. Your energy is moving into the correct direction for this fulfillment, for your heart's desire, for your path to be exactly the way that you envisioned. And just remember, the visions that you do receive while you are walking on this spiritual journey, the spiritual path, are given to you by the divine, because these are things that they want you to fulfill for your mission or for your calling. Let's see if they have any advice before we get a spirit message. So Spirit, do you have any advice on how we can stay dedicated, how we can continue to push through? Do you have any advice regarding the insight? Do you have any advice regarding the lack of security that we're feeling? What advice do you have for Capricorn? What advice do you have for Capricorn? Spirit, what advice do you have for Capricorn? Yikes. All right, let's see. Okay, so you through this healing process, you are experiencing some emotional loss, some heartache and loss. It's been very painful because you've lost some things that left you trapped in fear that, am I making the right decision? Am I going the right way? And because you don't know the entire story, it's leaving you trapped. You're trapping yourself in your own mental prison. So the advice that I'm getting from this is to really release yourself from your own imprisonment, and know with that blind faith and that blind trust that you are being guided and led into the correct direction. Spirit is fully supporting you. You are fully supported. You will have your fulfillment. And Spirit understands that, losing things it can be painful. Losing things that you once loved but realize can't go with you on this next cycle, or can't go with you on this next phase, because it just either doesn't match vibrationally, or doesn't energetically match, and it just needs to fall away. Now, trapped in fear is a number 8 card, and then emotional loss and heartache and loss. Emotional loss is a 5, and heartache and loss is a 3. So that adds up to an 8. So I'm getting 88 on the table. So if you don't know what that means, look it up, Google 88 angel number, and see if that's significant for you, if that might be a message from Spirit for you. We have the authority card. So use the authority that Divine's given you to this is like the Emperor card. So once you walk through this healing process, and once you have this blind faith, and once, you know, all this insight, you know, happens, and your perspective changes, you're going to enter into this Emperor energy where you have authority, and you're authentic, and you're true to yourself, and it's a really beautiful energy to end in. So again, they are showing wish fulfillment. You are going to be in the Emperor energy and have your wish fulfillments. So there is nothing to worry. It is okay that you don't know the full story. It is okay that you don't know where you're being led at this point. Embrace the healing process. Embrace this part of the journey. You have to embrace the good with the bad in order to fully understand, and just be. Don't focus on the past, and don't focus on the future. That's going to do you no good. Focus on now. Just be. And remember, this journey is just one step at a time. One step at a time. You're never expected by Spirit to have it all together and it needs to be tomorrow. No, this is a process. This is a journey. This is growth. You know, you don't have a baby and then the next day they're 20 years old. You know, you have 20 years, you know, so we've had all of these years, all of these things that's happened, all these lessons that have happened, which created growth. And now we're just in a different way of growing. You know, we're learning more about Spirit. We're learning what we need, you know, what we're doing for our path. You know, the world's changing. The old is dying away and the new is coming. So it's time to really embrace your spiritual, your spiritual truth, and stay true to yourself, and keep your mind clear. Let's get a Spirit message real quick before we end the meeting, or the reading, not the meeting, the reading. Oh. Thank you, Spirit. What do you have for a final message for Capricorn? What is your final message for Capricorn? Final message? That's 4, and we'll take them. We'll take them. Wow, and they're all fantastic. Okay, so the first one we got here is synchronicities. So that's just letting you know, like that number 88, that could be a number that you see all the time. That could be something you see all the time, or you might see some other numbers. Spirit is just letting you know that they are trying to communicate to you through synchronicity. So the card reads, are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. So just be mindful of that. You know, that is to come after your healing, through your healing progress, the insight, the new perspective. Maybe you've been missing something. Maybe they're trying to give you some answers, and you're not acknowledging the synchronicities, or you're not acknowledging who's been brought into your life. The next one is find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then this is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when was the last time I checked in with myself? So when you are finding that, you know, the healing is chaotic and you're ready to quit, you're done, you don't want to do this anymore, Find your center. Remember that you need to spend some time daily, 10, 15 minutes a day, meditating, to empty your mind, to sit in a quiet space, to allow Spirit to deliver messages to you, or to even help you have that peace, that inner peace. And so this is just reminding you that you need to find your center. And then we also have stay connected. We are all born connected to Spirit, often known as the divine source. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from the connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to the source. So again, we're getting that strongly. Meditate. When it starts getting chaotic and you are losing your way, you're not sure what direction to take because you don't know you don't know how it's all going to work out. Spirit wants you to meditate, spend some time, stay connected to Spirit, find your center. We also got animal kingdom. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. So this is just letting you know that, if you have any animals, cats, dogs, if you live on a farm, or if you just love animals, just spend some time with animals. Animals of all types, they have gifts of healing as well. I know when I'm struggling, I love to give my big dog a hug, and, it brings me some sort of comfort, so definitely check out your synchronicities, stay connected, meditate, and find your center. Your insight is coming, your direction. You need to stay dedicated to it, to the progress that you are making, and have gratitude for how far you've come. Be thankful for how far you've come, because you've really come a long way, and it's only going to get better and better from here. So Capricorn, this was a beautiful reading. Thank you for coming here and sharing this time with me, and I'll talk to you next week.